Employees Only is a 12-year-old cocktail bar in New York City, and now here in Singapore, we're happy to bring some of our, New York style and flair. I got into this business 14 years ago while I was serving in the United States Marines. I actually had a head injury, and it kind of derailed my career. And while I had extra time healing up, I was in Washington, D.C. I picked up a job at this little dive bar, live music venue, and for the first time in my life, it actually brought happiness to, I was really sad when I was injured, but being behind a bar brought me happiness. That sort of released this passion within me, and then 14 years later, here I am achieving a lifelong dream, That's a long story short. Why the move to Singapore? Well, there's a lot of reasons. English speaking is one. I'm really good at speaking English. Very, very good. I'm not very good at speaking Chinese at all. Probably level is 0. Believe it or not, the bar scene here in Singapore is huge. It's growing massively, and people are coming from all over the world to set up shop here. You have some European-style bartenders, you have some American-style bartenders, you have Japanese-style bartenders, and they all kind of merge together on this little island. And you could get anything, and all the bars are unique. There's no format and say, okay, this is the bar, this is the Singaporean cocktail bar. It's like everybody's different, and it's just so unique. I brought 17 cocktails from our menu that have been on the menu once before in New York, just kind of proven, tried and tested recipes. So now phase 2 is coming up soon, where we could take it up a notch with flavors and with more elaborate cocktails and stuff. When it comes to signature cocktails, we have a bunch. I never like to be defined by one drink. One thing though that I'm really loving at the moment is our gimlet. A gimlet classic British cocktail made in the 19th century by the doctor. This is the Employees Only lime cordial recipe. It's got fresh lime, agave, and kaffir lime leaf. And then mix that with some gin, and you just have a tasty concoction. In New York, kaffir lime leaf is kind of a pain in the ass to find, but here it's everywhere. So as soon as I found out I'm coming to Singapore, I'm like, boom, we have to bring back the gimlet. Yeah, that's the drink that's sort of old school, simple, 2-ingredient drink, which is super tasty, multi-dimensional, and uses local flavors like kaffir lime leaf. So it sort of embodies who we are, pays ode to the old cocktail culture of the past, and also embraces local flavors. And that's what I'm all about. Our style is very different than all the other cocktail styles. Our eye to the eye, free pouring style, just our pace, our service style, sort of the intensity that we bring. It's unique to this market. So I took 6 apprentices under my wing, local, all Singaporean, and trying to just teach them a new style of working to become a complete bartender, and their heart's been in it 100%. To find a team, for me, it's quite simple. I focus less on actual skill, or experience. For me, it's about the heart, and it's about somebody that I can hang around with, somebody that has passion for the business. The one thing I learned in the military is that you have to approach people differently and train people differently, and to tap into whatever it is that they're strongest at. And that's been a whole lot of fun, starting from scratch, really, just trying to paint this picture and create something that matches my vision, and once again, it'll get there, but it starts with people's hearts, I want to try to guide them in the right direction to help fulfill their dreams, much like mine came true. I started as a barback in this company, started at about the bottom rung, and now 8 years later, I'm, a partner here. That's the dream come true right there. I was going to say the American dream. Oops. It's the Singaporean dream.